Oh, sorry. Yep, my bad. Law of cosines. So we've got this situation, right? And we're going to solve for the opposite side. And not this situation. And let me bring back the picture. Okay, now we're good. So I'm going to use that second equation because I know angle B, and I'm going to plug everything in. So b squared, I don't know. B squared equals 11 squared plus 14 squared minus 11 times 14 times the cosine of 34. Oh, yeah.
Got a 2, Mr. President.
Thanks. Yeah, minus 2 times 11 times 14 times cosine of 34. Okay, all I want to know first is what that right-hand side equals. So plug that in your calculator and figure that out. B squared equals 61.65. Be careful, that is not B. B is the square root of both sides, right? So B equals the square root of 61.65, which is what?
It is 7.85.
7.85? Okay. We're going to use the information that we have of side, 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 and we're going to use the law of cosines again to find angle A, or we could do angle C, but we'll go find angle A. And then we'll find that third angle using the triangle add up to 180 rule. Okay? So, alright, so I know all my sides, and I want to go find angle A. Alright, so finding angle A means I'm going to need to use this equation right here.
Right here.
And so I'm going to plug in all three sides, A, B, and C, and then end up solving for A. So let's plug everything in here. 11 squared equals B squared plus C squared. Well, B was 7.85 squared plus C squared, which was 14 squared, minus 2 times 7.85 times 14 times the cosine of A. Alright? So when you do this in your calculator, you should first do 11 squared, which is 121. And then tell me, what is 7.85 squared plus 14 squared? That's the only part I want to know. What is that? 257.62 minus, what is just, now all I want to know is 2 times 7.85 times 14. That's all I want to know.
Okay.
219.8 times the cosine of A. Alright, and the reason we're being so careful is because I think that the law of cosines is conceptually easier than the law of sines, but there's there's way more places that we can make little mistakes.
Right.
Okay, so let's continue here. I'm going to subtract 257.62 from both sides, and the same thing over here. And what do I get when I subtract 257.62 from the left?
Are you sure that you did that right?
Yes. What is 121 minus 257.62?
121 minus.
Okay. And then I'm going to divide both sides by negative 219.8. Negative 219.8.
This is way harder than it.
And cosine of A then gives you what?
Negative 136.
And then to solve this for A, I need to inverse cosine both sides. So A equals the inverse cosine of 0.62, or whatever your answer was from before. And what do you get for angle A?
51.7.
51.7 degrees. And then, now that we know A is 51.7, we can easily go find angle C. 180 minus 34 minus 51.7. What do you get for angle C very quickly?
74.3.
What'd you get?
90.
What'd you get, Manny?
4.3.
And so you end up with C is 94.4. Any questions on this slide?
Hey, press well.
Okay, good. First thing I'm going to do is draw in triangle A, B, C. And I'm given little a is 8 and little b is 10 and angle C is 48 degrees. So I notice right away that this is a side angle side situation. And I'm given angle C, so I'm going to use this part of the equation to go find little c. Questions so far?
No.
Alright, here we go. C squared equals a squared plus b squared, so that's 8 squared plus 10 squared, minus 2 times 8 times 10 times the cosine of 48 degrees. What do you get for the right-hand side? C squared equals what? .9, and you square root both sides, 7.53. Okay, so I get little c is equal to 7.53.
Do we have to go back to
What I'll show you is how we can use the law of sines and cosines in the same problem. So we found the law of cosines to find the other side. I'm going to erase. So now it looks like I know side angle. That's a law of sine situation. All right, and in this I can take the little c, which is 7.53, divided by the sine of 48, that's angle C, and set that equal to, what do you want to find, A or B?
A.
All right, how about B?
Okay.
So we'll take little b, which is 10, divided by the sine of b, which I don't know. And to solve this, I'm going to flip them, right? Because b is in the denominator. You could cross multiply, but I'm going to flip them. So I get sine of 48 divided by 7.53 equals sine of b divided by 10. Multiply both sides by 10. It's gone, and I get sine of b equals what? Sine of b equals 0.11. And inverse sine is, or excuse me, b is the inverse sine.
81.9. 80, yeah.
So b equals
81.9.
81.9. And I'm sure that you can go solve for the other angle. Okay? Any questions on using the law? Let's draw a triangle and label here. So this is A, B, C. Then I know little a is 12, B is 27, and C is 20.
20.
Which angle do you want to solve for first?
A.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which angle we solve for, but we got to be careful when we plug stuff in. So I'm going to solve for A first. That's fine. Plug in everything. So A squared was 12 squared equal to B squared, which was 27 squared, plus C squared, which was 20 squared, minus 2 times 27 times 20 times the cosine of A. Sorry, I kind of ran over into the triangle there. All right, so very quickly, I want to know 12 squared, well, never mind, I know what that is, 144. What is 27 squared plus 20 squared? So I just want to know what is 27 squared plus 20 squared. That's 1129. The next thing I want to know is what's 2 times 27 times 20? 1080 times the cosine of A. All right, and then I want to subtract 1129 from both sides. Minus 1129. That's gone. And what do I get on the left?
Negative 985.
Okay, negative 985 equals negative 1080 cosine A.
Divided by negative 180.
Divide by negative 1080. All right, and what do I get for cosine A?
0.91.
0.91.
1.
Yep. Negative cancels a negative, I think. So we should have positive 0.91. And then cosine of A, well, when we inverse cosine both sides, what do we get for A?
Inverse.
Angle A is 24.5 degrees. Questions on how I found it? So like I said, you can use either one to find the rest. I don't want to take the time to do it because I want to give you enough time to work on your assignment. And that's your assignment. 3 to 16, number 20.